live, but I don't see us yet. So here we are.
Again.
By we, I mean there's 6 of us in here.
Hey, howdy, hey,
most
viewers.
Hello,
interns.
yes,
Yes.
interwebbies.
So it sounds like we could hear you.
Wait,
To me.
it sounds like you can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I sound like I can hear you.
Okay.
There is somebody watching and it's working. So that's it. I just had to do the check. We do have somebody watching, so that's great. Welcome, Jacqueline Gamescoff. You took too long to come back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Since the release of Qrazy Quest or since the last video, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
we're here now.
We're here now, and Qrazy Quest is out. We worked on this, 7 months ago? So let's see. This will be a test of our memory.
Yes.
Why don't y'all people introduce yourself? Everybody knows that I'm Jonathan, and this is my shed place. So speaking to the mic that's closest to you.
I'll go next. I'm Ted. Like long walks on the beach.
And you played?
I played the violin.
No.
In this movie. I played violin all the way up till my graduation of high school, and then I never touched it again.
Oh, that's
I played Lloyd in this one.
Lloyd.
The one and only.
I'm going around the circle now.
Okay.
Let you know.
Okay, I'm Jesse Parada, and I played. What was my name?
What was your name, Jerry?
Jerry.
The frog.
Jerry.
Yeah.
It was Jerry, duh, because of the frog. Jerry. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the frog.
I was Jerry, the human and the frog.
The origin story of the frog.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the. Yeah. It
This
was
deep dive.
I know.
Well, we can talk about that
We'll
in a
talk
second.
about yeah.
Yeah. So what? We'll finish going around, and then I'll tell you how you're going to tell us about that.
Okay.
I'm Rebecca, and I did cinematography and I guess lighting.
Yes. Not you guess.
Yes, I did cinematography and I did lighting.
Speaking of lighting, you are glowing.
Yeah.
Is that because of this, or is it because
No,
of that
it's
light behind?
this.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Feel free to change that if you want. Those move.
Oh. Yeah.
So if you want. Okay.
Put a diffuser on.
It's
there.
actual cans.
There we go.
Alright.
Is that better?
Yeah.
So now you've done the
Yeah. Now
lighting
you look
for
great.
Yeah.
Now you got
both
lighting for
lighting
this
and
and
for
for
yes.
Check off your resume.
Hi, I'm Sam. I played Rob, and I also helped out with cinematography and lighting.
And I'm Josh. I played Lenny. And that's about it. And I love barbecue chips.
in real life.
And the mozzarella
Kind of
sticks.
in real life, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what I thought of doing for this, actually, I can't take credit. It was my wife's idea for doing questions and keeping things rolling because there's so many of us. And when we did these with podcasts with half the amount of people, it goes on forever, and we have to have some sort of format. So we're gonna actually just play the game, and if you land on a draw a card, you can draw one of those cards and answer the question on the card, which most of them are about filmmaking or Qrazy Quest, but there's a couple that are just random questions. If you land on a different spot that doesn't have one, that doesn't say draw a card, then anyone else in the room can ask that person a question, either about the movie or about anything you want.
Reprising our main pieces.
I want to be the wizard.
I was this guy.
Wait, that's going to confuse people. Who were you before?
I don't remember.
He was this main guy with the sword
Oh.
and shield. That
The
was your
knight.
character.
But
Oh, there's
wizard
more than one
questioned
Qrazy?
Everybody.
But that's not Qrazy.
That's
Qrazy
not-
was gold.
Quizzy's over there.
Qrazy's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quizzy's over there.
Yeah, that was a reject one.
I'm gonna be the one girl.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
The one girl.
Because that's what I am right
That's
now.
right. Oh, yes. I should also say that Becky, the other actress in the movie, wanted to be here and she couldn't make it. But hi, Becky.
Aw,
Becky!
Sorry.
We'll miss you. So to answer questions, live action Toy Story 2, guys. So when are you going to make that? Bodo Productions is making that. Also, this logo here, powered by Melon. That's on my melon. We're not planning on making that, but there's some other kids making live action Toy Story 2. You should go follow them. And I should say, not kids. I don't think they're kids anymore. Maybe when they started, they were, but like us, they grew up.
And you made that nice contribution
Yes.
video clip.
Yes,
for
thank you for reminding
yeah.
me. There's a compilation. It's everybody gets like 30 seconds of Toy Story 2, and they're making it into like the full movie, but it switches every 30 seconds or so into a different style, mostly animation, but ours isn't. So you can watch our clip in that when that comes out, and on our channel, I'll just upload it because we need content sometimes, I guess. So yeah, Michael wants to know if Mike wants to know if Becky's in the void. No, well, sort of.
Yeah.
She sort of is in the void. She's in the West Valley.
West Valley.
Sorry, West Valley.
So, should we get started?
Sure.
Who wants to
Yeah.
go-
Okay.
go first? Oh, I don't have
Who's
a
the most
character.
boring person?
I don't have.
Oh yeah, the
that's
most
true.
boring.
Can I have a character?
Those are
Those
Yeah,
are frog
we-
dice.
Yeah.
We got the guy with the
Don't use the front. Well,
The
there are
axe.
6 people on there right now.
yeah.
I
Oh,
think
okay.
everybody's there.
So who am I?
You could be this little guy.
Are
or
you
the troll?
Who was
The
supposed to be
troll?
the little guy?
Okay.
Oh, I thought I was the.
We've never used
How
that. You were this
How am
piece in the actual movie.
Okay, well then let's do that.
Yeah, that
Okay, I'll be the little troll.
was.
Okay, there's too many characters on there now. That's what I'm saying.
I was the knight Hussein Mead.
So who are you now?
Yeah.
Who are you now, Ted?
I'm...
The wizard or the knight?
Oh, I'll take the wizard.
Okay.
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 Um.
I want to be the knight instead. I don't want to be a
Yeah, we're not using the frog dice. We're using the regular one.
Yeah, use the regular dice. Don't use the frog dice.
Okay.
And we'll come over to here for questions if they land on one that's not a card. Then I could ask you. You guys get your questions answered if they land on something that's not a card.
Okay.
Got it?
You want to go first
Okay.
in the movie?
All right, there we go.
Just like in the
Three.
Three.
Isn't that what he wrote? In the...
No.
No.
Oh, no.
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
yeah.
You're gonna win it.
Did you keep the go straight to the point?
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
No, it's
Go
not.
straight to the void.
No.
Uh,
You have to read my handwriting. Also, is mixed up with garbage. Like so, I said when we printed these cards, they made extras for them because they accidentally printed on the back of someone else's order,
Oh.
which was
funny.
Hmm.
classic print shop mistake. I think it was
Nah.
Staples,
Oh.
but it was great because I got extra cards. I didn't have to pay for them. So
And now word from our sponsors.
Yeah. they're not paying us. So I can say the truth. Okay.
So the question is, why did you want to be involved in Qrazy Quest?
Yeah. How come? Why?
Yeah. Well, I've known the JPs for a little while before we've shot this, and we kind of saw each other's work and developed a friendship, and we'd worked on some work projects, but hadn't gotten the chance to work on a narrative. And so this came up in a time that we were all available. And so, yeah, we knew we wanted to jump in and do it because, I mean, come on, you guys have seen what the JPs do.
Aw, thanks. That's why I wrote that card so you can say more. Just kidding.
Give him his $5.
Right. Can I go now? Is this...
Great answer. Thanks for keeping it short. Lenny's turn. We're going around this way now?
That's counterclockwise. That's
Fine,
weird.
fine.
All right, fine.
I'm left-handed, so everything's counterclockwise.
I'm left-handed too, and that's
Me too.
That's not.
There's
No lefties in the room. Wow.
Wow.
That's odd. Oh.
So when you draw a circle,
Roll again or
you go
take
that
it as
way?
it lies.
Take it as it lies.
Two.
No, I go clockwise.
I go clockwise.
When I
and
draw
make
a
a
circle,
Yeah.
I go
Even though I'm
counterclockwise.
And I get the pencil mark on the side of my hand.
Oh, so she doesn't even draw a
Thanks
card.
to
Landed on a-
Dark David and Jonathan for submitting questions. We'll get to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I get
Draw a card. Jesse gets a card.
My card says, how is your Qrazy Quest character like you or different from you?
Well, you're not a
the
frog.
human version or the
Yeah.
frog
Let's
version?
start with the human version. I think I'm like Lenny. No, I'm not Lenny.
You're
Dang
not
it!
Lenny.
I always call my.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah.
This is Jerry.
I've called myself Lenny so many times during the making of this. Jerry, I think I like to call people out when they do something stupid or whatever, or or I'm very factual. I like to kind of, but also let's see. So I'm like a stickler for the rules of the game, or just wanting to I don't. Well, let's see. Jerry, I guess he didn't want to play the game, but he was trying to stick to the task, and I don't know. So if we were to play a game like normal, I would get really annoying because I would keep trying to like, well, that's more of your character though, reminding people of the rules. I don't know.
Well, but you know what he did do, what Jerry did do is he picked a task and then stuck to it the whole time. Like he didn't try something else.
Oh, that's
I think
true.
you kind of do that.
And you haven't croaked.
I mean, that wouldn't be like Jerry
How did that fly taste, Jesse?
I do like to catch flies. That's just a random thing I like to do. Is
In your mouth.
try, not in my mouth. No.
Or with
but
chopsticks?
I like just with hands. I don't know. I like to kill them.
As far as like saying stuff how it is, I think one of my favorite lines of yours in the film is, "Well, Sam, I can't help but notice how incredibly stupid that was."
Right. That's the line I was thinking of.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, that's probably the most me line in all of that.
Yeah.
I liked what was it? I'd like to help, but I've been turned into a frog, so I'm going to focus on that.
Oh
next.
yeah,
That will take my full
I'm a
attention.
frog now, so this is going to take up the rest of my attention. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
very me thing.
That is a new thing to say, I think.
All right.
We'll go clockwise and appease the masses.
You get
3. I am the wizard. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Another card.
Another card.
Sorry, everybody in the audience, you don't get your questions answered.
What was
Oh, I
the
didn't
most
like
difficult for you in making Qrazy Quest? This was my first time acting.
Could you even believe that?
What happened?
You would-
We skipped you and I
She
messed
didn't.
up.
She didn't land on
She
a.
didn't-
So you just got going? We're supposed to answer somebody else's
Oh.
question.
I didn't. You didn't. I didn't know.
Oh, sorry. I thought I had mentioned
I
that.
missed that part.
Well, we'll get back to you. Finish your question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get involved with videos, but I'm never the actor. And like, when you guys had asked, I was like, well, yeah, I can do this. I can act. And then, like, 15 minutes into day 1, I was like, this was a terrible idea. I even tried to train with you. I was like, his character looks easiest. But yeah, that was my first time really acting.
You
So
did a great job.
Yeah,
it was
well done.
And you had all the hardest
All the
lines.
lines.
too.
You're
You
Yeah,
had to
they were
say
pretty hard.
chunks of dialogue of
Yeah.
like some long
Paragraphs.
complex thing. Like I'm going to trade these things for this and
Also,
get a Pegasus and
A
go.
lot of made up words too.
Yeah.
Made
A
up
lot-
words.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
a lot of video editing to hide things.
Yeah. You know.
well, and
Or you
use-
edited.
I know.
No, I edited
just edited
everything.
this
and
one. We should.
I
Yeah.
just used what you gave me, man. I didn't
Yeah,
have
we're
to
learning all
manipulate-
sorts of things about like you edited, but like we didn't actually say like the process of making it. You said day 1, so there was 2 days of shooting for this. I was hoping it would take 1, but what do I know? But it was 2 full days, and it was so it was about a month apart almost.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I just had to keep my kitchen like that, exactly the same. But I can't really tell. Like watching it now, I can't tell which day is which anymore.
I
So
can.
I know you can because
Haircuts
you
or
also.
how?
Well, I
Okay,
can
one
still.
haircut.
There was like a slight change in lighting from one day to the other, and so I
Yeah.
matched them as close as I could. It's okay.
Sorry.
I matched it as close as I could. I obviously I know where it changes. So did you catch where it changed?
I can't tell where it changed, but I can't tell where it changed.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Like, do you want to know where it changes so you can go back and look at it?
Right in the comments.
The exact moment it
Well,
well,
the actual video.
technically, if you were, I don't really know if maybe, because I don't think, because there might be some day 2 shots like kind of mixed in a little bit before it fully goes to day 2. I'm sure there is. I don't really know, but the main changes from, it's like the second time around when they roll the dice and then Becky says like, Rob, I'm coming for you. Hold on, and then you're like, you can only hear if you use the button. That was like that's where it cuts like the next day. And there's a
Wasn't-
subtle change in
Yeah,
the
all the-
lighting a little bit.
Close-ups of the hand moving the pieces around, wasn't that?
There's-
Oh, that was a completely
there's little
different day.
things,
And
yeah,
some of it's
yeah.
my hand. So
Yeah.
like random, like not the same person hand.
Yeah.
But watching it now, I don't
You
even
know it.
I don't know.
That's where it is. That's where like the main shift
Yeah,
is right at
yeah.
that moment.
Yeah. Which is a good time to switch, I guess, during a montage.
It wasn't a montage. No, I'm not.
No, not then. Oh, you're saying that before that.
I'm saying
The
yeah,
switch of the day.
yeah. Like the switch is when like the first time we go to the void, like right before we go to the void for the
I'm
first time.
trying to.
Okay, you're all wondering what people have
Yeah,
to
what's
have to
going on
ask
there?
us.
Yeah.
So
Or if you
thanks-
roll, you might land on a online question.
Yeah, well.
Oh, that's
Rebecca
right.
did
Yeah.
land on
We
an
get
online.
you.
Yeah.
She landed on an online question, and these questions are for everybody or specifically us. but I'm going to ask them to you specifically. Lightning round, because there's a couple.
Okay.
Can you do a Woody or Buzz Lightyear voice?
No.
No.
Not even an attempt.
No.
Did we get our silver play button? It's up there. Yes, last year. Was last year? It was 2 years ago. Last year was a blur. It was 2 years ago. Question for Rebecca. What do you think of Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy?
I'm for him.
Pro Mickey, Donald, Goofy. Do you like Osmosis Jones?
I've never seen it.
You've
but
never seen Osmosis
I
Jones?
really
That's a
want
great
to.
movie.
Put that on your list.
Yeah, it looks so fun.
It's very good. From what I remember, it's been many years since I've seen
When
that.
you guys can do live action Osmosis?
Osmosis
Jones?
Jones. It is live action.
We should use
Partly it is, yeah.
Hey, what?
Use microscopes. I was saying it is partly live action.
Oh,
Bill
yeah,
Murray.
that's true. Right.
The movie where the location is Bill Murray.
Oh, so we could remake it with real white blood cells.
With real. Oh, hey, yeah.
Have you ever
Okay.
seen the world's smallest, tiniest movie? Which was when it's like stop motion of the them like moving atoms around, and
Yeah,
it makes a
I've seen
picture of a
that.
boy like playing with a ball.
Oh no!
It's
I've
actually
seen
it's
that.
atoms that they just
Atoms.
moved around, and it's like a stop motion movie, and it's the
Wow.
world's smallest movie.
That's cool.
No, but I'll have to watch that now.
Mhm.
Rebecca, do you like anime?
Yeah. Yes.
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 That's a dangerous
That's a
answer.
loaded question.
All of it?
I don't want the anime fans to come for me.
Yeah.
No, I do. Yes.
Jesse, I think that was for you and I too.
The only anime I really watched was Death Note, which is usually like the first one everyone would recommend, if and it is really, really good. So I can say that, it's a weird question. Do you like anime? Because that's like saying, do you like, sitcoms?
It's
So
a
like,
broad-
of
yeah,
course,
right.
It's a
it's
broad
not
spectrum.
just
So
one. It's not just
You-
one
You
thing.
guys watch Attack on Titan?
Yeah, we've been reacting to Attack on Titan.
Don't do that
We
one.
like it overall.
We also like Studio Ghibli.
Yes.
Like,
That's not anime though, right?
It's anime adjacent, I think.
Yeah,
Jason.
that's
It's
more
close.
our vibe.
Yeah. There is someone making live action Osmosis Jones. He's here watching.
Oh, all right.
Yes, Osmosis, Dark David. We have a question for Lenny but he landed on card, didn't he?
Yeah.
No,
I
you didn't
haven't.
roll
I haven't
yet.
rolled yet.
Yeah.
Oh, because
You're
we're going
rolling next.
clockwise.
Starting over.
Oh,
We'll get
clockwise.
there.
We'll see.
Hang in there.
Three.
That's a card.
Everybody's going for the 3.
1, 2, 3. Draw a card.
I'm so excited.
I just like using the lines from the movie. Other than Qrazy Quest, what has been your favorite projects to be a part of? I was hoping to go to somebody who wasn't me. My favorite projects to be a part of besides Qrazy Quest. Deflated Dreamer's really good. You guys should watch that.
It is.
Toy Story took 2 years and that was very fun, but that was like a big one like this. So those are my two. Okay, your turn.
My turn.
Are you leaving the station?
We're leaving the station.
2.
All right.
Deuces. Okay, 2. That's online
That's
question.
an online
right?
question. We
Yeah.
have one specifically for you.
Oh, great. I feel special.
Yes, this comes from Drum Mic 107 for Lenny. How much mozzarella sticks did you end up eating during
Oh
filming?
my god.
Oh,
God. Too many.
And were they
Too
real
many.
mozzarella sticks or were they made out of cardboard?
They were real
They
mozzarella
were
sticks.
real cold.
They were really good. They were cold. But gosh, I think we had to be real meticulous about where the placement was on the plate of where the pieces were because of the way the scenes were cut together. And so we had to keep that plate off to the side a lot of the time. Yeah. But I probably actually consumed quite a few and I probably shouldn't have.
I think
I
I
was hungry.
I think I tried to make sure in the script you never like eat a whole one in one. It's always like you're already finishing.
I'm already eating.
So
yeah.
it's like I think I tried to be generous with like, yeah.
Not like Lenny gulps an entire one down.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we have to do that take again.
Right.
But it was like the plates wrapped up and labeled with whose plate it was in my freezer, like on a stack for that month
For a
in
month.
between.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so that it's exactly the same. It's just
Frozen
frozen.
nuked them for
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Not even because you don't have to eat this. We're just gonna set it down. So
Yeah.
day 2 it was colder than day 1.
Yeah. But yes, I ate quite a few.
All right, Sam's turn. Also, while you roll, I'll tell a story about why Sam plays someone named Rob and someone named Becky plays someone named Sam.
That was a little confusing on set. But it was fun.
It was also on purpose.
Oh, yeah?
Well, because I was like, I don't know, I don't know who we're gonna get, but like maybe Sam and Rebecca would want to act, and let's just switch their names because that's funny.
Yeah.
And then so when Becky came on, it's like, hey, it's still Rob. It's not.
Not me,
Yeah,
Rebecca.
Not you, Rebecca, but a
Her,
different
Becky.
Rebecca. So we had 3 Robs, 2 were Becky's, 1 was Rebecca. Is that right? Is that
Yeah.
how it worked out?
Yeah.
Oh, you landed on a 3 also? This game is rigged. Go ahead, your turn.
So the card asks, what are you working on next/now?
You personally? Or
Yeah,
like
you got the card.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got a short film script that we finished about a month or so ago, and we being Rebecca and I, and we're hoping to film sometime in the coming year, maybe in the spring, if that could work. Yeah, maybe somewhere up in Flagstaff, and maybe Jonathan will show us around Flagstaff.
I'd love to. Any excuse to go to Flagstaff, I'm there.
Any hints about the?
Yeah, any teasers or no?
Sorry?
It's too early for teasers.
What does Act 1 look like?
Yeah. It's about this person. He does this thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's too early for teasers.
All right.
Can you do like one of those, the memes where it's like spoiling something without actually spoiling it? It's just like random like
Pictures of random things.
Yeah.
Live
There
action
will,
Attack
there will
on
be
Titan.
a Tangelo and a lunchbox, and it'll be in the forest.
Lunchbox.
Conflict as well?
Definitely, there's some conflict.
Wow.
We do more drama.
Drama. You stole my lunchbox.
Yes.
Thanks. Your turn.
All right.
We're not making very much progress. I really thought we'd be like halfway through.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back to start and roll again.
Poof. You roll it.
Poof, welcome to the show.
2. That's exactly.
This is getting scary, guys.
Another online question time.
Okay, yeah, another online
Oh,
question.
yeah.
Dean likes your hair, Jesse.
Oh, thank you.
He's got a different haircut than he normally has for the last 10 years. I don't know how long you've had that same
It
haircut.
used to be-
Dean what?
Dean in.
Oh, Dean.
Yeah, we've
okay.
had. Yeah, it took me a while to realize that wasn't.
It
me.
wasn't mine.
Yeah.
It took me right now to realize that wasn't you. I was like, oh, or you submit something?
Oh, can we just submit?
I know.
No.
Yeah, I've been watching the stream. I'm like, oh, 12.
What was my favorite Sid toy to make? Do you know? That's the
What was
answer.
yours?
What was
Yeah,
Jonathan's?
yeah, that's my.
I have no idea.
What do you think it was? Well, I didn't make all of Sid's toys. In fact, I didn't make most of them. I made
Oh.
Ducky, so he's probably my favorite to make.
Yeah, we did a very similar Q&A thing, specifically for live action Toy Story years
Oh,
ago.
that's
You can
true.
watch that first if you want. and
It's
then come
kind of
back.
well, you can stay here live, but
Well,
like,
that's-
but the
Did you make the doll with the spider?
I bought that at the
Oh,
Disney
okay.
store.
Did you make Roller Bob?
I did. I made Roller Bob too.
Nice.
But
I like Roller Bob.
But this is a good segue to a Qrazy Quest related thing, though, is the same person that made most of Sid's toys, except for the ones we mentioned, made the box and the board. Thanks, Michael. He's in the live chat, so you can thank him there.
And what's the we could let them know now if they didn't notice in the movie what the little Toy Story related
Oh,
Easter
there's a
egg.
Toy Story Easter egg.
Toy Story egg.
Toy Story egg. It's the game is from Al's Toy Barn, but it's ripped off. Like they tried to take the sticker off, but it didn't
Clever.
work. It's JP Games, which is ours, I guess, instead of
Yeah.
Milton Bradley. So I'm really happy with this. This new development is, I guess, that this game Qrazy Quest could be made into
Video game.
a video game. Would you play a video game version of Qrazy
Wow.
Quest? We're
Like-
talking with a friend who's a game developer.
Yeah,
That's
who
so
might want to
fun.
make
I
a
would
Qrazy
definitely play that.
Yeah, he came to us and just said like, "Yeah, you guys want this to be a game?"
But then, how do you get out of the void though? Does that end your
I
game?
think you just click around and then maybe if you click
Wait
at the
for the
right
green
time at the
stuff to
right
come by.
Yeah, if the green stuff floats by and you click it,
Right.
then you have
gotta-
a different mini game that you play while other people are playing.
Yeah, you gotta find where the wall tears.
Yeah.
And find the stick, and then just connect some
Because everybody
wires.
has their own device to play.
On their own phones.
Right,
Oh,
right.
fun.
That's
Wow.
that's what I think it should be. We haven't talked about it at all, so
Yeah,
Except
it
for
should be like
Yeah.
I feel like a Mario Party style where you're on the game board, and then when the action stuff happens, it's like now takes it to
a mini game.
a mini game that's
yeah.
just
Yeah,
like that
that's a
thing.
good idea. Yeah.
It could start with a board, and then it goes to you fighting like a monster. Or
With
whatever.
grunkleberries?
Grunkleberries, yes.
Correct.
Sorry.
There's what you were talking about earlier.
You're ruining your reputation.
Sorry.
That's funny.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I forfeit my role and do something?
No,
else?
you
Go
can't
to the-
forfeit your role and do
go
something
to
else.
the
Yeah.
forest and...
To go back.
Oh, I gotta go back. Oh, bummer.
Oh, you went back to Star.
Yeah.
Nobody's actually made it past that yet.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, 6
Not even.
again. That's a draw card.
We're gonna run out of card questions.
We
We'll just
are.
have to
Probably.
go straight to the live stream.
I
But
got-
get there.
What surprised or impressed you other than yourself about Qrazy Quest? What surprised me?
As in, like something you didn't make that turned out really well.
Or
That you
impressed me?
Yeah, that you liked.
I'm surprised.
I can talk about yours.
What?
Your music and sound editing in it
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
surprised me
Yeah,
so much.
very
It
well
added
done, yes.
so much.
That score was a Jesse original.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The sound effects, the music.
Yeah, it was this whole new program I got that had actual samples of an orchestra, so that's why everything sounded really realistic because it was real samples of instruments. So that was fun. That took me a while to learn that program, and but something that wasn't me surprised me. I mean, I don't know. Everyone's performance, I was impressed by. I'll skip surprise because I don't know about what surprised me. But as
You
far as
weren't surprised. You expected
I expected
excellence.
Perfection.
no, but I was impressed
Yeah.
with everyone's acting and the production quality of everything. I was really impressed by all of that. All you guys.
Awesome.
Aw.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Are you submitting questions? Tim?
Yeah, I did.
This one is for the really handsome guy.
Yeah.
Sitting next to Jesse. How? What is
Did I not leave my phone on long enough for it to go?
No, that's fine. Yeah, you're there.
You were
That's a
talking.
good-
I was like,
That's a great.
good
That's a
question.
good. That is a good question, Ted. We've got real questions in there. I mean,
Okay.
they were all real questions, but there's some good
Well,
ones.
go
So
ahead,
land
man.
somewhere else.
Okay.
Land on a non-card.
A
Three
three.
again.
Oh, who's
No.
coming with me?
It's me.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Thought you
phew,
were
I
going
thought I
to
was
go
going
back.
back to
This
start.
is rigged. This is
Back.
so rigged.
How did you feel about deleting the Jumanji monkeys? Deleting line from the final film. Oh yeah, that was there.
And everyone
Yep.
had a different opinion. What's your?
Okay, do we have to like?
Yeah, explain what
the
that
whole
is. Jesse
story
can
now?
explain really quick what that is. Go.
Okay, so in the original script, I had a line for Lenny to say that came after the first time we all get contact with Rob in the void, and then afterwards Lenny says like, "Oh, poor guy," and then I had a line where after that he says like, "Oh, poor guy," and then he says, when he was getting sucked into that board game, it was exactly like that scene in Jumanji when the monkeys are riding the motorcycles, and I thought it was hilarious because
I did too.
I thought it was funny because it was like a joke on a joke, like one that he.
It was just like that scene in Jumanji, but it wasn't that scene.
Right. So the
Yeah.
joke was that he said the right movie, but he said the wrong scene. It was a scene that had nothing to do with the scene that actually is just like.
Right,
So I thought that was funny, but Jonathan thought most people wouldn't quite get it, what the joke really was, and so he was kind of on the fence of it. But I was like, no, we're gonna do it. And then the actual day we filmed it, it seemed like nobody else was getting the joke.
Well,
it
it
was,
was a little
I
sad.
mean, I feel like I kept having Lenny here do it over and over again because I was very picky that the delivery of the line had to be so specific to make it clear that that's what the joke was. So, and I don't know, I guess he got it was I just kept.
And then we ended up doing alternate versions of it.
So anyway, the more times I had him do it over, the more people were losing hope that this joke was worth it. And I was like, no, it is. You are all wrong, and I'm the only one who gets it. And I deleted it and when I
Just
edited
put it in the
I was
bloopers.
there to sort of help with editing when we just together you gave up and decided that we delete it because like it just wasn't flowing anymore. Like it
It wasn't
hit a
so
wall
much
for a
that the
second.
joke wasn't funny, but I
Right.
realized that it didn't flow well with the very next scene, which was
Mhm.
like Becky doing her role or
Right.
something like that. It was really weird. Like he said this random
Right.
thing and no one really like
No one reacted to that.
it just like it was like a little pause and I don't know. So I was like, okay, this doesn't actually
Right.
flow
It's-
and
Again, I get like it was a decent joke.
I'm
But
not saying
it
it was
threw
the
off the
funniest
flow.
joke ever. but
It
I'm
threw
just
off
saying,
the flow
I
of the
got-
movie, I think. So
I feel like that's one of the fun things about making a film is like you'll write something that's funny and when you write it
Yeah.
and then when you're performing it you go, oh, maybe that isn't funny, and you tweak something.
Mhm.
And then things that might be funny while you're filming it, you'll get into the editing room and it gets cut there. Like it's just interesting as you go through the process and it gets cut different places.
right. Yeah,
Makes sense.
The pacing was important. So
Yeah.
cool. I forgot whose turn it was.
It was mine. Oh, to answer the question, I kind of actually thought in the moment I thought it was kind of a nod to you guys were saying like, all right, audience, we get that this is like Jumanji,
Mhm.
like kind of like yeah, we get that, and then moving on. That's I kind of thought, cut it out.
Well, I remember, I know, Johnson, you first said like, well, I don't want to mention Jumanji at all, but I was like, yeah, but it's okay.
People are gonna think about it.
If-
So what is
Well,
that?
yeah, but anyway.
Oh, thanks. It doesn't count. Rebound for who am I? On the night.
The night.
1, 2, 3.
No.
All right, and roll again.
This game is cursed.
We were only able to get past that spot with a montage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The power of
Montage.
got us past that spot.
The power of a montage might have to get us past this again.
Online question time.
So yeah, it's time for an online question, and should I answer?
I don't know how many have we gotten this whole time. If we what else has come up?
Well, a couple. Would the game have the original actors' voices? Yeah, probably.
In the video game, you
In
mean?
the video game? Yeah, if there was a video
Oh,
game,
yeah.
for sure.
With downloadable sound bites.
Well, the thing is, in the video game,
I just want my name
Should
is-
there be
I don't
me and
think-
somebody's
at all?
I don't think the
Woo,
characters in the video game. I don't think the characters who are playing, would be in the game. I don't think people want to play as Lenny. They want to play as.
Yeah.
They just want to play the game.
They're themselves.
So
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
Or
if they have to talk,
Our
it would be a voice.
characters could pop up in the game.
Well, we could be.
Give
We could,
hints.
Yeah.
We could get stuck in the void at the beginning, and the characters have to save
have to
us.
save us.
There you go. There
That's
you go.
actually kind of-
Let's let the viewers vote on it.
Yeah.
What
Or
do they like?
I'd be fine
What do
with-
they
I
want to
could
see
voice-
in the game?
I could be fine with voicing, a gnome or something.
ogre or something else. Yeah,
we could
so
just-
we'll get back to
But yeah,
them that.
that'd be.
This is a good question that we can answer before we get back to the board. How long does it take to film the film, and will there be bloopers? First answer: it took 2 days of filming, but it took more than that of writing the script, maybe like 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and then it took another, 2 months of editing, probably scattered throughout the time.
Yeah.
And bloopers, I'm not in charge of that.
That'll be out sometime like within, I don't know.
Well, what
I'll
did
get
you
started
say?
on it and then it'll be out.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, do we have it right now? No, it'll be out when Jesse gets started on it. I guess. Good. Thank you
Okay.
for those
My turn
thoughtful
again.
questions. We got more
One.
down here.
I draw a card. Nobody's getting anywhere.
I know.
Okay. What's the strangest smell you have ever smelled?
Hmm.
Ooh.
These are heavy.
Because strangest is such a
Mhm.
it's a diverse word, and it's not like
Yeah.
repulsive. It's not
Right, right.
bad. It's not. What's the strangest smell you've ever smelled?
Speaking of smells,
Okay.
I'm gonna open up the window.
Yeah. Okay. When I was a kid, back when Nickelodeon was just about cartoons all the time, and do you remember Wild Thornberries?
I know
That show?
Yeah.
Jesse knows it better.
You can
So-
direct your Nickelodeon questions
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
yeah,
playing.
there was some sort of card that came out with I think Pizza Hut was doing a promotion at the time, right? And they had cards that you could get in your personal pay and pizza, and were scratch and sniff. They were scratch and
In
sniff.
addition to the pizza smell.
Yeah. So the one kid that they had who was wild and crazy was
Donnie.
that character. Yeah. It was him, and you scratched it, and it smelled like rotten pickles mixed with like weird eggs, and it was just I was like, it was repulsive, but it was strange. Like, this is not a real life smell. So there you go.
Yeah, thank you. That's why I asked, because I knew that'd be a good answer from someone. Everyone's got an
That's
answer.
a Lenny answer.
That's a Lenny answer.
Just one time.
Everyone remember the Donnie Pizza Hut sticker?
Yeah. Just like that one time.
You can mail them
Should
to
we
us,
check
and
eBay?
I'll give
Yeah,
them.
right. That's good.
Yeah.
Don't anybody get that for me. Who's next? You're next.
Somebody's
Please get
listening
past the
and-
go
Yeah,
back to start.
I know, right?
One.
Oh
Is
no!
that where I think that's where.
No way!
You fell over and then
You're just doing another roll.
Wow. This
The,
is
the card.
this
We're
is
stuck
We're-
in a real time
yeah.
loop here, people.
yeah.
I wonder, is there like mathematics on how you roll dice about like which numbers would come second? or
Well, it's
something?
always
loaded, which it
probability.
probably is.
Right.
This isn't loaded dice.
It's only
there's a
meant to
video
land
essay
on
on
ones
it.
and threes,
Yeah.
people.
No, dice, there's nothing because it's just so, you have a
Just a random
1 out of
algorithm.
6 chance of
Yeah.
getting any of the 6.
But
Yeah.
I know
But
what
the
you're saying about the
combination-
spaces.
Right.
But it's always the same likeliness, so I don't think that it's possible to.
No, there's nothing that's more likely than another thing happening. 2 3s in a row is not any more likely than 2 4s in a row
No.
or
This is wood, right?
Sam, you do some theology-based stuff.
Oh gosh. So the card I drew, the question
Yes, thank you.
on it is what game should be made into a movie? And I was reminded that the game of tag was already made into a movie. Have you guys seen that?
I
No,
haven't seen it.
is it
No.
good?
Great.
It's kind of it's a fun
Was it
one.
80s?
It's a fun
No,
time.
it came out like 2 years ago or something. 3
It's like
years
adult
with Jeremy
thing.
Renner and
Oh.
So if you guys don't know, if I guess some of you guys don't know, I guess it's based on this actual group of friends who like
Mhm.
grew up together. They played tag growing up together, and they wanted to stay connected as they moved on into adulthood and moved to different parts of the country. And so they perpetuated this game of tag, and so they'd like show up in each other's like workplaces disguised, and would like just show up and like tag them
Mhm.
and then run or whatever. And that was just like their way of like keeping their friendship together.
Mhm.
And
It's
so
just called tag.
and the movie's called
Yeah,
Tag.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
So yeah, so I don't know, maybe like the next one should be like Hide and Seek, the movie.
That sounds like a suspense movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm positive there's going to be a movie called Hide and Seek.
Yeah.
It exists. That's a horror movie.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
I haven't seen it or
That's
heard
what
of
films
it.
are for.
Yes.
Well, a long time ago, we thought about doing like fake, well, not fake. Oh, yeah. I mean, like trailers.
We weren't
for-
going to make the actual movie.
No, yeah,
But we
it's
would
just
make a
funny fake
trailer.
trailers, like just based on. Because what
Battleship.
it was
came out.
after Battleship came out, we were like, this is so dumb. Now they're just making a game based off like,
A
a movie based off Battleship.
Battleship.
So we thought we can. We were like, how about Barrel of Monkeys and like and like make a crazy action trailer with like
The other one
you know.
was Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Yeah.
Could be a
Mm.
movie.
Yeah.
It'd be exactly like Jungle Cruise. It'd have The Rock in it.
Yeah.
Hungry Hippos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a successful jungle-based film unless The Rock is in it.
Right.
Clearly.
Right.
I'm gonna quit. I'm at 37 hide and seek films. On
Wow.
Wow.
27.
40.
Yeah.
Mm.
We don't
All
need
right.
another one.
Yep.
Jeez. 6. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6.
We
made it.
peaked the mic.
Broke the cycle.
But we made it past the go back to start. For those of you who can't quite see that, we've been
Yep.
not making it
We
past
needed
go
to
back to start.
monster.
There's no
Mountain.
more go back to start,
Yes,
right? Like
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
here.
No,
only
yeah,
one.
there
You
is.
passed.
Okay.
Yes, you're now on Monster Mountain. And there's a question from the audience.
Okay.
Twister. Do you want to make Twister into a movie?
Oh.
How would you do that?
What would you do?
PG.
You're right. That was so bad.
This question comes from I don't know who this guy is. Ted says, "What would you do for a sequel?"
For a sequel.
Of Crazy
To Crazy
Yeah,
Quest?
Crazy
Quest.
I mean, you guys wrote it.
But if you're in charge of writing the sequel,
Uh-huh.
what would happen?
I don't know. Maybe Becky comes back for like a revenge game. She's like, "We're playing again."
Or like,
Yeah.
we got to find out
She
what
never
happens
really got
to
rid of the prosperity phantom.
yeah, maybe we have to find out what happens with Jerry
Yeah,
as a
he's
frog
gotta-
still,
Yeah, he's
Maybe.
gonna-
because that's
Or
what
maybe
leaves
what
off.
if they're like, wait a minute. So if this guy was trapped in the game, like what if there's other people trapped in other games? We have to get every game
Mhm.
and make
Avoid,
sure
Yeah.
rescue people. Yeah,
make sure
yeah.
no one's still
And then it
trapped.
becomes
there's
like an
actually
action
like a
adventure.
Maybe
villain
they just say we
inside
gotta
of it, yeah.
destroy every single copy of this game.
It's like-
Letting people out.
Oh, so
It's
it's
like Ghostbusters.
Uh-huh.
Who are you gonna call to fix your board game and get
Yeah.
your people out?
Hardware hackers.
I think
Hardware.
it's like
That's-
big where he has to find the machine again, or he has to find the what's it called, Zoltar machine.
Zoltar, yeah.
But instead, you have to find every copy of Crazy Quest and make sure no one's.
And depending on
trapped.
how much farther ahead in time the sequel is, I think
Right.
by then, Rob's game Hardware Hackers should have become a real big hit.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
millionaire
true.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And he just walks in with a like I told you.
Good answer.
And you said my game was boring.
No.
The billionaire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He helps you track down all of them because he's into that.
yeah.
Who's up next?
I think Jesse.
Oh, it's me. Okay. Nope, I don't do
Don't
that.
Don't roll a card.
Don't roll a card.
Just one.
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 Oh, you're gonna go back.
Wow, this is incredible.
It is.
Just one.
Just one
Okay.
again. Okay, a question
Online.
from
Yeah.
the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for the Lightyear movie, Jesse?
The Lightyear movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready to watch it, or are you physically, mentally prepared?
I
That's what ready means in this situation.
like. I feel like if this was a couple years ago, maybe before Toy Story 4, maybe I would have been more like just shocked and like. But now it's like I don't know, like. I've already gotten a taste of like something that's related to Toy Story that I don't like. So,
Aw.
so
I was
now
gonna
it's like,
say, Toy Story 4 wasn't my favorite.
right. So what I'm saying is like Pixar's already. I've already been like let down by Pixar. So it's like.
So
I'm-
Lightyear could be a pleasant surprise.
It could
or
be
no
yeah,
big deal.
now it's just like
Yeah.
any other thing now
Yeah.
where it's like, well, this could be great, it could be bad. It's not
Yeah.
this isn't like, 10 years ago where it's like it's gonna just be amazing.
Right. I
Sorry.
kind of feel the same. Like,
So it's like hey,
there's
I hope
already
it's
a Toy
great.
Story,
I want it to be
right,
great
yeah,
and
yeah.
enjoy it. Yeah.
I agree. For those who wanted to know what I thought,
But the question is, are they trying to start something new
they
in terms
could. I
of
mean,
franchises?
probably.
Wait,
with
they're gonna do a
Lightyear?
Mr. Potato Head movie after this?
Right.
no,
Just call it
no, they're
Potato.
gonna do all the
Yeah.
years, like Lightyear 2, 3 Yeah. with Chris Evans.
But I think all the toys should. I think Woody should get his own.
Well,
Western.
Woody's Roundup.
he should
movie.
just have the Woody's
Yeah.
Roundup show be on
That is
Disney
true.
Plus.
That
They could
is-
just make
yeah.
episodes of that,
Yeah.
and they could use actual puppets because it'd be faster than animating it. Probably.
That's true. Okay, who's next?
All right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
10.
Hopefully I'll get beyond.
Six.
Oh, 6, that's promising. Okay, 1, 2,
All
3,
right.
4, 5, 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's got a major
Yeah.
winning
lead.
again.
He's got a major lead now.
Oh, no.
Online.
Oh, an online question. This was for us, but I'm gonna give it to you. Can you do a Sonic the Hedgehog voice?
Which era?
Yeah,
I think
right.
you get
Too
to
many different
you get
ones.
to pick.
Be specific.
I'm gonna give it a surfer accent. I don't know, like, hey man, like.
No, he does sound like that. Yes, he can. I can't.
We gotta run. I don't- what does he say?
Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
You're too slow. That's
Yeah.
that's him in Smash Brothers.
That-
That's the most I can do.
Sonic Hedgehog was the movie I saw right before everything went crazy.
Oh,
Last
man.
movie I saw in
Yeah,
theaters.
it was the highest grossing superhero movie of 20 whatever, if you consider 2020. Anyway,
Or if you consider him a superhero, which I don't know.
which both.
I liked it. It wasn't bad. It was.
I'm
pretty
excited for
cute.
the second one because
Yeah,
I like
second one.
Tails, and it's based off
I-
of my favorite of the Sonic games.
Oh.
Not that that's probably going to matter
I
much.
didn't know that.
And Dr. Robotnik.
I
is
think
now
Jim
more
Carrey did a
Robotnik.
great job in that.
I like Jim
movie.
Carrey anytime he
Yeah.
wants to be Jim Carrey.
Yeah, yeah.
In a movie, not in real life. He's a crazy person. But anyway, sorry, Jim. I know you're watching.
Of course he is.
You
Of course
can-
he is.
Love
you.
I love
Mean
you
it.
in
Just
every
take care of
movie you've
yourself,
ever done.
man.
Yeah, just take care of yourself. Take time for yourself. And come be in one of our shorts. Your turn. Oh, it's my turn. Thank you. For who am I? Him.
The Knight.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Sorry, this board is also warped
Yeah.
because I used spray glue first. That didn't work. moved on to a glue stick, which works great.
If you have, and I'm going to plug myself, on this, I'm a professional printer, but if you have a PDF of this image, you can, and I'll print it out at work, and you can get a real actual live.
Would it fold?
Live.
It could, yeah.
I'll answer the Lightyear question. Yeah, I'm excited to see it, and I have high hopes for it, but I don't think it's the same Buzz. So I'm just the trailer shows one thing that he does that's kind of Buzz-like, and he like does a karate thing, and it's like that's the only Buzz type thing he does in the whole thing. So it's like in my mind, this is somebody else. But I hope it's good. That's my answer to that
one
question.
word, right?
And
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that doesn't sound like him at all. He says one word, and it's and. So and a symbol is what he's about to say. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I've heard that is
it's
he's
his
gonna
thing.
like
He's gonna be like Cap.
3, 4, 5, 6. I made it past.
Yay!
Yay! Broke my own time loop.
Okay, so the online questions slowed down a little bit. There's
Okay.
more Lightyear questions,
We've
but
lost
we
all our
can.
viewers probably.
We can answer Lightyear questions, but
Okay.
one of us can ask you a question.
Okay.
About Crazy Quest. You got one? Anyone?
What's your
What is my favorite kind of chip?
well, I was gonna I was gonna ask as far as your actor, like something I was gonna
Your acting
Yes.
portfolio?
no, I was gonna
Oh.
It's small.
I'm trying to think of like I meant more of like your method or whatever. I was gonna ask a question along that lines, but I don't really know what
sure.
I'm trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to ask, but
How do I?
How do
How
you
do I
get
do
into
body
character?
character?
how do you get
how do you
into
get into
character?
it?
Yeah, how did you
Yeah.
get into character for
What do
Linda
you-
specifically? Yeah, that's your question. How'd you get into character?
Well,
Like you're assuming he's not always like that.
that's good. That's good. I always try to bring a bit of myself into whatever I'm doing, role wise, because I like quick, witty humor just in everyday life. But I will read through the character's dialogue, and then I'll ask, say if it's a JP project, for example, I'll ask them what they envision that character being in that situation in this project, and I'll incorporate that, and I'll just try to build off of that dialogue or the character description they give me and put myself into it. And just, it's like, I don't know, a coagulation of different items that come together. But I always like to make it be a little bit bigger than life, a little bit not outrageous, but boisterous to a certain extent.
Which is perfect for what we go for usually.
Yeah.
Like a little more like this is not unrealistic, but it's a little bigger and sillier. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I remember you guys telling me that you wrote this character with me in mind.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I think, right?
And I was like, oh, okay, that fits.
not like, I don't think he's the bro guy, but it's like you could be he's a frat guy and he's fun and he just shows up with the chips, but also he gets stuck in a time loop. So
Exactly.
awesome.
And I love
Yeah,
mozzarella sticks.
Sam's turn. Oh, sorry. Did I
Although,
move the
fun
spot?
fact, I have not officially eaten mozzarella sticks
Since
since
I-
then,
that doesn't surprise
in
me.
meal form, not willingly.
One
One.
space.
One.
Weasley space.
You get to roll twice because you got 2 heads.
That's fair.
That's
We're
true.
so far
Yeah,
behind. You
go
can
again,
roll,
do it.
roll again.
yes.
Okay, 3.
One for each head.
Okay. There's nothing new besides. Do you want to light your question? How do you? Well, we don't know like your connection to Toy Story. Did you around the same age as us? Did you grow up with Toy Story? What was your movie that was like Toy Story to us? That's my question. I'm making it for you.
Oh man,
That's not the one that they asked.
Yeah. I remember one of the first times I was like really moved by a film was Lion King. I think I saw it. I was in 4th grade, and I just remember being blown away by the story. I was fully pulled in, and we watched it in with class. I think it was like the end of the semester, like right before a holiday, and so the teacher just put on the movie for us, and so just a bunch of 4th graders that are all like feeling all the emotions of the film, and they're just they're holding their breath at the right times, and they're cheering at the right times, and so you just kind of get like swelled up in that the movement of that.
We watched it recently and you cried.
Did I? Yeah.
Was it on a little rolly cart TV with a VHS?
Yeah, right. It
Can
may
you
have
remember?
been. Yeah, those like black cards that you're talking about.
You knew your day was awesome. when
Yeah.
that rolled
Right,
over.
that's right. That's right.
Yes.
You, like walk into the classroom and the TV's there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, Lion King came out the year before Toy Story. So
Oh
it
wow.
was around. That was a good, 5 years or so.
Good
movies.
time to be a
Goofy
kid.
movie came out the same year
Yeah,
as Toy
That's
Story.
right.
So
Yeah.
it was a good year to
Mm.
be alive.
Yeah.
To be a kid.
And of course, Ted has a great connection to that movie too.
Yeah.
Now.
I saw it once.
You saw
Yeah, right. That's what I meant.
Here we roll.
Ah!
We're not earning any gems here.
I know.
No,
there's
we're
always
not.
No,
gems.
right.
Nobody's. You're supposed to
Six,
start
there
with
you
Boy,
some
there you
gems.
go.
Well, I think what you're supposed to do is you win gems based on what
Yeah,
we
One,
think is
two,
the answer.
3, 4.
If you give a good answer, you get a better gem.
Oh,
Man, you took a
Nice.
solid lead there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
you
a-
just
take a
lay
nap.
down.
Yeah, just take a break.
Right now.
All right. Another Lightyear question.
Let's take a card. There's plenty of cards.
94 is when Lion King came out. My question for you is, same question as Sam, but worded differently. What was the first movie you remember, like really loving,
Really loving.
like the earliest as a kid?
Great question.
One that she saw in theaters, or just
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Well,
that's what I
Sam's
was
wasn't in
wondering.
theaters.
Like-
If it wasn't theaters, you gotta tell
Okay.
us.
I think probably The Emperor's New Groove. I remember
Yes.
I was in theater club and we had a cast party, and oftentimes teachers will just like put a movie on during the cast party. And I remember seeing it, and everyone is being loud and crazy as theater kids do, and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, shut up, what's happening? And it's such a fun movie because it kind of plays with a lot of the tropes. And I think even as an 11-year-old, I was like, I know the vibe, I know what's supposed to be happening here.
Mhm.
And then that I was like, what? This is so different.
How old were you in that when you saw that?
I want to say 11 or 12.
Okay, I remember seeing that in theaters. I remember going with my cousin and watching that in theaters.
I think I saw it after
wow.
it, like on
Yeah,
DVD,
after the release, yeah,
Or I guess
yeah.
not DVD, probably VHS.
Yeah.
But-
Cool. Good. Awesome.
Do you know what that is, kids?
We love
Did you say VHS? I
Well,
bet you can.
Yeah, no, that Emperor's New Groove is high up on the
Solid.
list for
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
guy for us.
It's one I
a great
rewatch
one.
every year minimum.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
Like,
It's still very high for me. I
Yeah.
love that.
Mhm.
Jesse's turn.
Okay.
Don't knock anyone over.
Five.
Five.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
No!
Jesse.
Can we let him roll again? Can we just let him roll again?
That's
please?
part of the directions. Roll
That's
again.
about the questions.
Six.
Again, that brings me back to that one. What is your dream job? My dream job. If I could do anything, it would be probably like make a TV show. And yeah, it'd probably be make like I still really like doing something with puppets, like making a show. So yeah,
TV show with puppets.
probably a TV show. Sure,
Showrunner, director, writer.
writer. Yeah, I mean creator, writer, write it. Yeah.
I'll sign
what
up for
channel?
I probably Nickelodeon, or I don't know. Is Nickelodeon still like that's still? I mean, it's
People
still
still
doing
watch that?
okay.
I've never had cable.
Like okay. I think it's still. I mean, kids still watch. I don't know, well, TV's not really much of a thing necessarily,
Yeah.
but So I don't know. Whatever picks it up. I don't care. Whatever says, oh yeah, this.
Whoever will pay it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Ted's turn.
Cable was a vacation thing. It was the only time we had it.
That's right. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a card. What first made you interested in filmmaking? It goes back to the other questions of. I remember just being moved by movies. The earliest I could answer that one now too. The earliest movie I remember seeing in theaters was Rescuers Down Under. I remember it was late. It was a later showing, and my parents were like, "Is he going to be able to stay awake?" I remember sitting next to my dad. The theater is now not there anymore. I remember what row we were in, and I was just engulfed in this giant hawk carrying this little boy around Australia. Like, it just captured my imagination like wildfire. And I just remember thinking, like, wait, people make this? We can do that too?
It's somebody's job.
Yeah, this is somebody's job?
Hmm.
So, yeah, Rescuers Down Under.
Awesome. Cool, thanks. We're coming up to the end of our hour, you guys.
Oh, all right. Somebody's got to win.
Somebody's got to win this thing.
Yeah, get the sword.
Me or Ted, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
5.
Unless you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. Oops, not 2 cards. What was your inspiration for your character? My character was inspired by me. Well, when we were writing it, I was just we wrote this one together, and so I was just doing a funny voice of like, hey guys, like, what if there was a guy that they met in there, and then eventually it was like, okay, I guess I gotta be this guy. It was like, hey, how's it going? Because I always talk softly, I guess, according to Jesse, who always talks loudly. But like, yeah, I mean, it was just a voice that I do, and I talk quietly. And then,
but then you played around with something else, and I kept saying, no, just do that thing.
Yeah,
like,
just
that
stick
was
to that.
it.
I was like, can you even understand me? Like, yeah. So,
Oh yeah, you did say that.
So
Like, just do it. I
there's
like that.
And then hey everyone, that was Spider-Man. Was there.
Oh.
And then what was something else I said? When she's like talking and I'm just like making faces about when Ted's talking and I'm like, what? I had just watched something from Taika Waititi and I was like, this guy's hilarious and he just makes faces at people in the background. I was like, I'm gonna do that sometime at some point. So that was my inspiration for that.
Did you like him in Free Guy?
I didn't watch Free Guy yet
Oh,
because
really?
it's
I like
not
And
Free
you're
Guy.
a Taika
out
fan.
anywhere.
Yes, it is. It's on DVD.
Yeah, we're gonna go buy a DVD.
I could have let you borrow it.
You should have. I've been checking the
2005.
library.
Yeah.
like a 50-year-old. I go to the library and I check every so often, but it's not there.
I'll bring it
You gotta
over.
reserve it.
Oh, that's right. Put it on hold.
Well, I'm not some library pro. Let's go in and see if they have
You
it.
remember what libraries are?
Well, I do think I need to reserve it. Go ahead.
Oh, it's my turn. Yep.
Yeah, hurry.
Here we go. Here we go. 3. 1, 2, 3. Random question.
We'll come to Disney Plus in February.
Oh well, I could wait to February. I waited this long. That's a blank spot.
Yep.
I personally, to answer David's question, really, really loved Inspector Gadget 1999. What do you think about Matthew Broderick's interpretation of Inspector Gadget? That was one that I thought I wasn't going to like, and I was going to like, I'm too young. Like, I thought I was going to be scared of it, so I didn't watch it until when
It
I
could have
watched
been scary for just a young kid, but
Yeah.
no, I had the privilege of experiencing the cartoon
Mhm.
before the movie came out, so I did not like the movie.
No, yeah.
I love Matthew Broderick.
Mhm.
I mean, he's a great actor, but
Well, since he's watching,
yeah, right.
should
Nice
come
word,
beat on him.
yeah. But we're still waiting for Ferris too.
Yeah.
But no, I much more preferred the
cartoon,
because
yeah.
I thought the comedy was a little more suited to that type of show
Yeah, probably.
than the movie.
As someone who had never seen anything like that before, I had the opportunity to go to the theaters and then turn it down because I thought I was going to be scared of it, and then saw it on video later, and it was my favorite thing, and I watched it like every single day. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, Inspector Gadget. This is going to be our last roll,
Oh, okay.
Oh
and
wow.
then, so see if you
Goes to
can
Rob.
pull a lead
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
It was 16. Go.
He stands up in the void again.
Okay. Why don't you just answer a card question? Because what do you think about Dinosaur really fast? The Disney movie Dinosaur.
That was great.
I'm so sorry I didn't watch it.
You haven't seen Dinosaur?
Josh,
You
go ahead.
haven't seen it? You should see it. That's the answer. You need to see it.
Yeah.
It's really
I guess
worth
so.
seeing.
I guess
Is it
so.
on Disney Plus?
Yeah. it
Oh,
is.
I'm sure.
Yes,
It's Disney.
yes.
Great.
Oh, we did.
Yes, answer a card question. This will be our last one. So thank you for tuning in. We'll say goodbye after he answers this thoughtful, deep question.
Who are your biggest influences right now? Oh man. I really enjoy Aaron Sorkin.
Yes.
Do you also?
I do.
Yeah.
I love.
Give
Yeah.
me some examples. What does he do?
So I really he wrote for the TV show The West Wing. He also wrote the show The Newsroom. He wrote and directed a movie called Molly's Game, and something new came out on Amazon Prime. Something about the Ricardos.
That
he's
Ricardos.
Being the Ricardos, that he also I think wrote and directed, that I haven't checked out yet, but I'd like to. But
Also,
I think,
The Social Network and
Yes.
the Steve Jobs one with
That's right.
Fassbender.
That's right. Yeah.
A lot of biopic stuff.
Yeah, he does have a lot of that.
You
Yeah.
said Newsroom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Aaron Sorkin's big thing is writing sort of witty, bantery dialogue, and it just has like a sort of musicality to it that I really enjoy. And
He's very influenced by Aristotle.
oh, sure, that's right. Yeah,
Cool.
if you want to go way back. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for. I guess the wizard wins.
Oh,
Yeah.
Life imitating
Lloyd.
Usually wizards win.
Yeah, usually wizards win. That's how it goes. He didn't make it to the castle, but he made it to the narwhal. Shady Oasis.
Shady Oasis.
Shady Oasis is better than the castle, anyways. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed Qrazy Quest and our little behind the scenes about it. We're gonna see some bloopers coming up. Also, we have a Qrazy Quest scrambled version. If you guys want to watch that after, we can watch that, and then they can watch it coming up in the next so many weeks or whatever. I'm talking, but I'm not on the screen because I don't want to block Ted. So thanks for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful new year, and we can't wait to see you virtually or in person if I know you coming up soon. So I'm just going to keep talking until I find the goodbye button. It's here. Bye.
Bye.
Do I want to end the stream? Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.